What's going on, YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video, and in today's video we're going over the new bundles that just reset inside the bundle shop. Gonna tell you which ones you guys should be going on for, and then also tell you what I think is coming out this month, so maybe you can get in there and use those bundles to get some nice units. Let's get into it. Alright guys, Amazon Prime Day is here, so this is a sponsored Amazon Prime Day video. Thank you so much to Amazon for sponsoring this video. If you guys go on to the Amazon App Store, where you guys are going to be purchasing your Amazon coins, all of those bundles for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, the Lapis bundles for today, the 15th through the 16th only, are going to be 25% off. You guys can get in there and get massive savings when it comes to that. And don't forget, they're still running that deal where you guys can get $50 worth of Amazon coins that you can trade in for Lapis for $35. So it's going to be great for you guys to get a hold of. You know, I got to get in there and start saving. Remember, you do need to be a Prime member to take a part of the Prime Day, the Amazon Prime Day. But Amazon Prime is amazing anyway. Free, really quick shipping and all that stuff. I love it to death. And then also, do not forget that Amazon coins are available in the US, UK, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and Australia and Japan. If you guys want to be taking part in using Amazon coins, I use it every time I summon. I've got the receipts to back it up. That's how I buy my Lapis in game, 100%. So I love when they end up coming and sponsoring me. They have a bunch of different Prime deals going on for other games too. Marvel Strike Force, Guns of Glory, Clash of Kings. If you play any of those, be looking out on other deals. But for us, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius fans, 25% off those Lapis bundles. Time to start stocking up. Click the link in the description below if you're interested, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. Alright guys, so here we go. We do have resets on the mithril chest, the gold chest, the silver chest, the iron chest, and we have some other bundles in here to talk about. We're going to be clicking on the mithril chest first and foremost. So you're going to get a 5-star EX ticket, and they hand those out like candy now, it seems like, which is great. We all love them. But we want to see what else we get in there. We get 9,000 Lapis for $47.99 USD. That is actually more than you normally get for spending $50 in the game. So you're getting a little bit more Lapis. It even amounts up to the same amount of Lapis you'd get for spending $99.99, because $99.99 gets you 18,000 Lapis. So this is about half of that. So you're getting that plus all of these other items. I think it's a great one-time purchase for you guys when you're trying to get Lapis. So if you're thinking about going in and buying some Lapis, I think this is a great alternative for you because of the Lapis value. You get Adventurer 3, you get a bunch of King Pots, you get some Super Sights in there as well to add on some spiciness. But even if you're just going for Lapis, I'm definitely going to be purchasing this in the future for when I want to, you know, re-up my Lapis, excuse me. Moving on next to the Gold Chest of Abundance, I do believe it's the same thing. See, I can show you guys. So it's 5,000 for 25 bucks, right? So normally, like I said, when you guys watch these videos, I like to just compare it straight to Lapis. We get 3,200 right here, and then we'll say for 5 more bucks, we'll get about 1,000 right here. So we get about 4,200 if we try to spend. It's even over 25 bucks. So we go to the shop here for you guys wanting to spend that. And we're actually getting more Lapis for that, right? We're getting more Lapis in this pot. We're getting 5,000 Lapis. So again, great one-time deal. That's why they make them one time. Then we get some tickets, some energy refills, some Trust Moogles, and some Gil for you guys. So I think it's a great deal as well. Moving on down the list, it just keeps going on and on. It kind of follows the same thing, but getting cheaper and cheaper and adding more value and more value for like the smaller amounts of dollars that you would be spending. See, this one, more or less $1. It's a limited time. You get a rare summon ticket. You get some energy. I think it's definitely worth it as well for those energy pots. Moving on, we have Treasure Hunter Stash. I think this one's a big skip for most people. $6.99, you get 1,500 Lapis, some energy pots, a max Cactuar. I don't think most people are going to be getting this. Just really not worth it. I'd rather save up that $6.99 a couple of times and then maybe get this $24.99 and this $11.99. Probably the $24.99 bundle anyway. So it's one of those things where I just let it go after 4 days. Because these are going to be in the shop. See, it says ends and it has a dash mark. They're pretty much here for anybody to buy for a limited time at least once. So you can get these at least once in the game and then they're gone after that. And then we also have the Final Fantasy VII Legends bundle, which is going to be $24. You can buy it twice, and you guys get some Moogles, Max Cactuar, King Metal Mini Toys, excuse me, it's the same Cactuar, same thing, some Gil, and then you get this 10+1 ticket. And on this 10+1 ticket, you are guaranteed one of the following units at least on the ticket, right? We get Cloud, Sephiroth, Tifa, Vincent, Aerith, Red 13, Zack, Yuffie, Barrett, Kate Sith. The pull is included in that, and one of the 5-star units will be from the special batch. So you can't get Barrett or Kateson from the 5-star. One of the 5-star units guaranteed would be you can only get these units on it, so you're not going to get anything random. And you know, Cloud, Sephiroth, Tifa, Vincent, Aerith, Red 13, and Zack and Yuffie. You know, you're going to be able to pick one of those. Now, out of them, you know, we have Aerith, which is really amazing, and then we have you know, Red 13. You know, some of these units have fallen out of meta, but Sephiroth is still a great. Zack, you know, Yuffie's really good at damage dealing. Red 13's pretty good too. So essentially this is for any Final Fantasy VII lover, and you know, it's good value in my opinion. You get one of these 5 stars for $24.99. I think that's great. Plus you could maybe pop one of the other ones off, because remember, it is from this specific units, and so if you get another rainbow, it's going to be one of these as well. You know, no telling if you will get another one. So it's pretty much a gamble for what you want. Now for me, I would only be going in here maybe wanting an Aerith or a Zack to finish out my STMRs on them. You know, maybe a Yuffie just to have one, but the other units I'm not really interested in. So my odds on getting what I want are pretty low, so I won't be getting it. But perhaps you want all of these. There are several units on here, 4 or 5, that you're like, I wouldn't mind having them. They're going to finish out my 7 stars. They're going to finish out my collection. They're going to finish out an STMR. I really like when they are lowering the price on this, because remember, we had a $50 EX 5-star EX ticket kind of summon back in the day that we all you know, rebuked, said get out of here, we don't want it. And instead they're bringing out these greater deals, which I actually enjoy quite a bit. However, again, this is for the people that can really benefit from it, are people who really want all of these units. Like there's several units they want. Other than that, maybe save your money, buy the Lapis for another bundle coming out in the future, or you know, a banner, coming out in the future that you may want to be getting your hands on. But I don't hate this bundle, but it's, again, you know, there's very specific people that would really want to go in and do that, and there's not really anything else to talk about here in the bundles. The next thing I want to discuss is what is coming out in July. Well, we already know for a fact that we are getting CG Elena, which is going to be the new CG Global exclusive unit. She's going to be a hybrid damage dealer, can imbue 4 elements, can imperil 4 elements, has support on her as well, support abilities. She's definitely going to be great. We don't know how great, so we don't know how good she's going to be, how strong she's going to be, etc. But we know she's coming out sometime this month. And if we look at the calendar, it does appear to show that we are getting you know, we have 3 more weeks, essentially. We have this coming Friday, we have next Friday, and then after that, we do have the 31st. And if I can find it again for the UOCs. Now, I'm trying to find it here. It may take me a minute to find it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm unsure of where. I probably skipped over it. But essentially, they showed the UOCs, and I'm pretty sure they have one on. Somebody told me they have one on Wednesday the 31st, which means, you know, they've released stuff on Wednesday all the time recently. So what could be on that Wednesday? In my opinion, CG Elena is coming out this week. I can't say for sure. I don't know, but I think she's coming out this week, and I think the UOC is going to be saved for a King Mog event, which could be CG Lightning, which is also another great unit that has a great TMR that's going to be coming out on Wednesday. So I don't know what's really going to be in between. Maybe there's a week off in between there. They do some crazy anniversary summons or something like that. But yeah, overall, that's what I think. I think CG Elena is coming out this week. If not, they may save that UOC. Well, I think it has to be in the King Mog. So that's why I'm thinking that Wednesday has to be a King Mog. And it's going to be CG Lightning. We're going to get our first of the new CG hero units coming out with their banners. And CG Lightning is kind of like the big star that starts that out, which is going to be interesting. Another thing I want to talk about is, if you guys have watched my CG Zack, God, I wish, my Zack summoning video, you guys did see that I ended up voting for, let's go ahead and go collect our stuff, that I ended up voting for the 7% rainbow rate. Now, it's not because it's not because that's exactly what I wanted, because I actually couldn't pick between them. It's because that's what my chat voted. So I said, hey, chat, here's this poll. I put this one, and the NPC, because this weapon TMR summon is a bait. You're not getting what you want from this. I guarantee it. It is a bait. Do not do it. I guess it's not really a bait. Sorry, I don't even like using the word bait. It's more of a, it's not the best choice out of the 3. And then after that, this one probably isn't going to win because people don't really care, but I think it's a very cool choice. So I think these choices were very much better than the other ones. From the free Lapis daily summon, you guys are going to get up to 4,000 Lapis at least. That's the least you guys can get from this. And I see a lot of people arguing against the 7% free weekly rainbow summons because they're like, hey, get ready for all your yellows and blues. I'll take my Lapis. But then I can just rebuttal back at you. And again, I'm not saying which one I like more because I like them both. And say, hey, dude, you're going to get that 4,000 Lapis. You're going to do one step on a step up, and you're going to get all yellows and blues too. So at least this one I get 4 7% 10 plus ones. And yes, you can save it for the specific banner you want, but it's really just one step or not even a full step. You're going to need 1,000 Lapis, and that's worst case scenario. But a lot of people love to throw the worst case scenario at these 10 plus ones as well. And in the end, it's going to be somewhere in between. Of course, some people are going to get no rainbows on these 10 plus ones. It's going to be a sad day for them. It's going to be really minimal, but that's going to happen. Obviously, you guys have seen some luck on my pulls recently, good, bad, whatever. And this one, you get that Lapis in your pocket, but if you're not using it for refills, essentially, it's going to go towards a step up, which is where you really should be spending it. And, it's just as likely that you get that 10 plus one that has all blues, one yellow, 2 yellows, whatever they guarantee. So, I just wanted to elaborate on why I voted for this, because I think they're both phenomenal choices. I think they're both going to be fun to do. And then again, if we look at it from just the perspective of maybe people are going to get a lot more Lapis, because again, that is the minimum 4,000. Maybe you get a lot more. Maybe you get 4,500. Maybe you get 5K. But in the end, you're still going to be spending it on 10 plus ones, unless there's some kind of cool bundle in the shop, but I don't think those are coming back until next anniversary. So, you know what I mean? Just lighten up with it a little bit. They're supposed to be fun, and we shouldn't be fighting over this stuff. I think they're both equally great, and it really depends on what kind of player you are. So I'm voting for this again because that's what my chat voted for. I really couldn't pick between the two. And yeah, so that's going to be the end on that. So that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Remember, thank you so much to Amazon for sponsoring this video. It is Prime Day 2019 from the 15th to the 16th. You guys are getting 25% off when you go into the Amazon App Store version of FFBE and you guys buy up those Lapis bundles in the shop here. And it's just going to be great for you guys. You can go in here and buy these up, get 25% off, be stacking up for CG Elena. Maybe you want CG Lightning or in the future CG Barts. It's going to be a great time for you guys. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you feel about the bundles and if maybe I've analyzed them to be a little bit better than they should be. And then subscribe for future content. We'll catch you guys in the next video.